Hey guys, it's Ghost Queen. I'm doing a video today that's a little bit outside of the norm for me, but I just wanted to share, and I'm going to talk about phones and phone stands. Now, I was an iPhone girl for years, and this was my last iPhone. It's an iPhone 6 Plus. I loved this phone. I loved iOS. I really didn't have any problems with iPhone other than I did feel like the batteries would go really quickly. And with this last iPhone that I had, the 6 Plus, that's exactly what happened. The battery started not holding a charge, and then it even got to the point where even plugged in, it just wouldn't hold a charge, and it was getting all crazy. So, and then I heard that iPhone was actually sabotaging their own phones, so you would have to upgrade to the new model. I got pissed off and offended and switched to Android, which Wayne used Android anyway, and kind of was, keen on me doing that. So when I came down here and moved in with him, he took us to get these phones, which are Samsung Note 8s. I have loved this phone. Now, this is a special edition. The color is orchid. It's sort of a purpley gray. It's nice. So I've been really happy with this phone. Unfortunately, I did crack it just after I'd had it for a few months. I dropped it on the patio out there. It's just like a cement patio. I was cleaning the windows, dropped the phone, and I got a couple little cracks in the corners. So we looked into having it having it fixed, since we did have insurance, and it was only going to cost like $29 to have it fixed, but we would have to send the phone in, which would have taken a week with me having no phone. So I had kind of put off doing it. And then my daughter actually dropped my phone by mistake. It was sitting on top of my purse, and she was trying to help me out by moving my purse out of the grocery cart into the car, and the phone slipped out, fell on the tarmac, and it got a couple of really bad dings in it, which affected the actual LCD, LED, whatever screen inside. So it was like flashing, and that was it. It had to be replaced. And when we looked into it this time, they actually had a new service they offered, which they would come to the house and fix the phone on site. So that was really cool. They came the next day. They completely replaced the screen for me. And with these phones, the screen is not just the glass. It's actually half the phone, which includes the battery and the memory as well. So I got a bunch of new stuff. So it's kind of like having a brand new phone again. And I love this phone. It's awesome. I'm not even really interested in, getting a Note 9. I'm completely happy with this one. And we were going to see, what the Note 10s look like when they came out. But we went to the Verizon store to look for a new case, and we saw these awesome new phones. I think the company is called Red, and they're called holographic phones. So we did look at the display, demo of the phones, and they are so cool. They've got the 3D photos and videos with depth in the picture, and they pop out, and they're really awesome, really neat. So we're thinking about those when we do upgrade to another phone. You should check them out. I don't know if they have them everywhere, but we saw them in the Verizon store. It's the first time I've ever seen them. They also have a very hardy sort of integrated case as part of the phone, and they look very sturdy, like they could be dropped and not be damaged and whatnot. So yeah, the Note 8 does come with the stylus that pops right into the phone, which is nice. I don't use it a ton, but I do use it. Actually, I use it to play games, and sometimes if I'm writing something out, I'll use the little stylus. I like having it. It's cute, it's handy, it's fun. So this was the case that I had on my phone originally when I first got it. And, it's still, my phone still looks like new because I always keep a case on it. And I liked this case. It's the waterfall, glittery, girly it's kind of like having a little sensory toy with you at all times. So I liked this case, but I broke it recently and my phone was popping right out of it. So Wayne loaned me this case, which is just a clear case, and he had a pop socket on it. Now, I have never used a pop socket before. I was using this one, which is a little metal one. It folds down like so, and then you can pop it up, and this can be angled in different ways. I kind of like this metal phone stand better, and I'm going to show you why. With the pop socket, you can only, I mean, I suppose maybe if you put it down here, you could stand it. I haven't tried that. And this does angle a bit, but this one does stand very nicely. You can angle it, and so you can stand it vertically like that. With this one, at least in the middle, you can only do it horizontally. But I suppose if you had it down here, maybe you could stand it vertically too. But you can stand this one vertically and horizontally. But mainly what I like better about this metal one is just the way it feels. There's a lot more space for your fingers there than with this one. It's just more cramped. You don't have as much space. This one feels more comfortable. I like it. I know the pop sockets are really popular. They've got all the different prints and everything, and everybody loves them. But I don't know. I went against the grain, and I got this metal one, and I love it. Okay? So, yeah. I got that at Academy Sports. Now, while I was looking online to order myself another case, I did see that they make some of these cases now with an integrated phone stand that matches the case. I didn't actually get that one. I got the same case that I had before because I had seen this in TJ Maxx, which I picked up for $3.99. See if I can zoom in on this. So this is like a pink glittery one. I figured it would match my case, and you know, it's kind of more similar to the metal phone stand that I really like. But here's another cool thing. See, they all have sort of different things that make them kind of cool. This one you can actually put like in your finger. I like that too. So you could kind of just, but you have to be careful that it's really stuck on well so you don't have it fall off if you're holding it that way. But I like that. I like that you can slip your finger in it like a ring. And this one angles as well. So you can angle it in any direction as long as it's up and down. So yeah, just a little bit showing you the kind of differences. You know, you can see the iPhone 6 is pretty similar in size to the Note 8. The Note 8 is slightly longer, but I think the width is the same. So those are all the different phones and stands and cases and whatnot. I've been really happy with this phone. But I would definitely go check out those new phones. They look really cool with the 3D popping right out at you. I guess probably all the companies will go in that direction soon. They'll be integrating that sort of technology more and more into the phones. But this was a pretty cool looking phone, and it was just sort of different to see a phone, you know, that's comparable to an iPhone or a Samsung. An Android, that's just, you know, kind of new and funky and cool, and I think they're going to be really popular. They look really rugged, and that 3D is just so cool. The photos and the videos. Do a little demo and check it out for yourself. I think everybody's going to really like those. So that might be our next phone when we do upgrade, but I'm going to be quite happy with my Note 8 for a while at least. So that's it. If you have any interesting comments about other phones, cases, or stands you have come across, let me know. Everybody is so attached to their phones nowadays. You know, it's getting really crazy, and I do find it interesting to see how it's going to sort of play out in the future. You know, when I was a kid, we had no phones, you know, no computers, none of this stuff. And the times have certainly changed. So yeah, even kids all have the phones now. It's crazy stuff. And I do wonder how this technology being so integrated into our lives and so we're so addicted to that technology. I wonder how it's going to affect society in the future. It'll be interesting to see, but I hope everybody had a great weekend. It's the first day of spring. It's a full moon tonight. I'm excited about both, and hope everybody's doing well, and we will see you soon. Bye, guys.